In the ever-evolving world of finance, uncovering diamonds in the rough is the ultimate quest for many investors. Today, I will be taking a deep dive into a company that may not be a household name, but possesses the potential to generate excellent returns, redefine its industry, and even redefine the world. Hi, my name is Areen Wani, a research analyst from Great Valley High School, and the company I believe to be a diamond in the rough is Modine Manufacturing. Modine is in the thermal management industry and is headquartered in Racine, Wisconsin. Its ticker symbol is MOD, and my recommendation for the company is a strong buy. Modine Manufacturing was established in 1916 and has boomed into a nearly $5 billion company since then. Modine's business is split into two sectors: Climate Solutions, which focuses on HVAC and R systems and components, as well as Performance Technologies, which focuses on air and liquid cooling tech. Both sectors are poised for exponential growth due to their increased need of data center cooling and the booming EV market. My investment thesis for Modine begins with its recent industry dominance, beating out its top competitors by an average of 335% over the last 5 years in terms of market growth. Additionally, the thermal management industry itself is experiencing strong growth, with Modine's data center thermal management tech and eVantage systems increasing by over 25% in the last fiscal quarter alone. Finally, Modine has strong product diversification hitting all thermal management markets, while top competitors like Parker Hannifin and others are much too specialized, limiting their outreach. This graphic here shows Modine's complete industry dominance over the last 3 years. We see this immense growth especially within the last year alone. The overall thermal management market is expected to grow at a CAGR of 10.10% year over year and is expected to double in value within the next 8 years. Until 2030, the climate solutions market is expected to grow at a CAGR of over 14% year over year, while the performance solution market is expected to grow at a CAGR of 15.9% year over year. This graphic shows the overall growth of the thermal management market between 2024 and 2032. The market is expected to more than double from $15.15 billion to $32.83 billion. Modine currently has a rapidly widening moat against new and top competitors due to its innovation, scalability, as well as its operational excellence and cost competitiveness. The rapid growth of the thermal management industry and its technology, paired with the high entrance cost, make it difficult for new companies to enter the market. Modine's rapid innovation and its more streamlined R&D allow Modine to stay ahead of its top competitors. In addition to this, the Modine Manufacturing System, or MMS, implemented in 2021, focuses on lean manufacturing and cost optimization, allowing Modine to give better prices to its customers without cutting quality. Modine has a strong Porter's Five Forces model, with the threat of new entrants being low for several reasons, including lack of supplier connection, customer loyalty, and more. The bargaining power of suppliers is low due to Modine's diverse and strong supplier connections. The bargaining power of buyers is moderate due to OEMs holding notable bargaining power due to their size and influence. However, with the MMS, these OEMs have little to bargain for, as they wouldn't find better prices with the same quality anywhere else. The threat of substitutes for Modine and the thermal management industry as a whole is very low, as there are only small-scale substitutes. Finally, the competitive rivalry of the market is high, as there are many established companies within the market space, but because of Modine's competitive position, it will stay ahead of these top competitors over the next several years. Modine's two main revenue drivers are Climate Solutions, accounting for 44% of revenue, and Performance Technologies, accounting for 56% of revenue last fiscal quarter. Climate Solution sales are poised for rapid growth as Modine shifts towards more environmentally friendly technology, aligning with global demands. The booming EV market and increase in governmental CO2 limitations will continue to boost Modine's Performance Solutions growth. Additionally, acquisitions and the newly implemented 80-20 strategy have greatly increased Modine's revenue. In the last decade alone, Modine has acquired 10 companies, expanding its customer base, outreach, and revenue streams. Lastly, since implementing the 80-20 strategy, Modine's stock value has risen over 900%. So, I have mentioned Modine's new revolutionary 80-20 strategy several times now, but what exactly is it? Well, the core principle of the 80-20 strategy is that 80% of the profits come from 20% of the products and vice versa. Since Modine has implemented this strategy, it has focused the vast majority of its efforts and resources on the 20% of products making 80% of the revenue, which has exponentially grown their net sales and company as a whole. Modine's financials have been incredibly strong over the last several years. The income statement shows over $400 million in revenue growth, with significant increases in EBITDA, EPS, and gross profits. The balance sheet reveals a sharp rebound in assets from 2021, while lower in liabilities boost in equity and capitalization. Although the cash flow statement looks unstable, it is for good reason, due to the increased working capital from the 2021 COVID rebuild. Since 2023, Modine's FCF and OCF have risen significantly, and this upward trajectory is continuing in 2024. High institutional ownership at 94.01% displays long-term trust in the stock's stability and growth. My target price for Modine Manufacturing is $148.53, which is a 58.1% increase from the April 1st price of $93.91. I used a modified DCF analysis model switching to net income due to fluctuated and negative FCFs. I also excluded certain growth rates that would have inaccurately inflated the average. My quantitative model valued Modine at $241.16 per share. As much as I would want it to be, this value is not completely accurate due to my heavily modified valuation, and it doesn't back up my much stronger qualitative evidence, which points to an intrinsic value between $130 and $150. To make my valuation more accurate, I averaged it out with two analyst valuations, a DCF model at $88.94 and an equity net income model at $115.50. The average of these three values is $148.53, my final target price. While my quantitative valuation isn't perfect, it still backs up my qualitative data, and I believe it is a fair estimate of Modine's intrinsic value and target price. While Modine is a terrific company, investors should be aware of potential risks. Over the past year, there has been $18.1 million of insider stock sold, raising concerns of an overinflated price. Modine's suppliers and customers operate in cyclical markets, such as in the metal commodities and the automotive industry, which could lead to price volatility affecting Modine due to the lack of vertical integration it has. Additionally, in the rapidly changing thermal management market, supply and demand uncertainties pose a risk. Last fiscal quarter, Modine saw 34% growth in data center cooling tech, but a 21% decline in the heat transfer market, and if such shifts are not predicted correctly, it could cause supply chain issues. This graphic illustrates that most risks for Modine Manufacturing stem from production uncertainties and the overall macroeconomic market condition factors beyond Modine's control. Modine's CEO and president Neil D. Brinker has overseen a 2,290% stock price rise since 2020, when he was instated as CEO. Brinker has extensive industry experience, previously being the CEO of Advanced Energy Industries. Modine has a 9-member board that consists of highly accredited individuals with 8 non-company executives on the board. Modine has a long history with environmental sustainability, starting with a waste management program back in 1990 to the environmental management system, aka the EMS today. Modine's EMS program was created to design and manufacture greener and more environmentally friendly products, such as the new exhaust gas recirculation system, which reuses exhaust gas to reduce negative environmental impact. Modine is a strongly charitable company, exemplified by the Modine Manufacturing Company Foundation. A notable initiative of this foundation is the Modine Scholars Program, providing scholarships to underprivileged students pursuing STEM education. Modine also works very closely with several charities such as the United Way, Salvation Army, and Onco Amigo. Modine's governance has steered the company in a positive direction in recent years. The Modine ESG Steering Committee and Environmental Subcommittee ensures the EMS program is implemented and grown throughout Modine's 37 production facilities worldwide. They conduct annual assessments of each Modine facility to reduce their negative environmental impact year over year. Modine governance also requires and facilitates diversity, equity, and inclusion training for all employees, making sure Modine employees are treated equally and fairly. AI presents several opportunities for Modine, such as optimizing product design, cutting costs through simulated prototypes, and more. A tangible benefit is the increased demand for data center cooling due to rapid AI growth leading to more data centers being made. Modine is already an industry leader in data center cooling and will continue to grow through its recent acquisitions and its new Airedale data center cooling product line. Modine is already seeing this growth with a 34% increase in data center cooling demand last fiscal quarter. However, risks such as data breaches of classified company info will increase as Modine heightens its reliance on cyber AI tools. Another potential risk is the overall rapid transition to AI, requiring significant capital investment for implementation and employee training. Though costly initially, this investment will bear great benefits in the long term. My final verdict is to buy Modine due to its high potential for strong long-term growth. Thank you.